In Farming Simulator 25, you can now start a brand new game save with $1 million in your bank account. But if you do the wrong setup, you might actually owe all of that to the bank and not have any equipment on your farm. Let me show you what I mean. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today I'm going to show you the new way that you're going to be able to start a game save here in Farming Simulator 25. So as you can see right now, we're on the main screen here for the brand new game, and we're going to go ahead and jump straight into career mode. You can see that you've got some different game saves. On PC, we've got 20, and I'm assuming that on console, you're probably going to have 10, but you may have a few more. I'm going to go and jump down here to slot number 3. Now, the first thing you see is it looks completely different than the way that it did in Farming Simulator 22. The first option that you have up here at the top is your map. I've got Riverbend Springs, I've got Hutan Pantai, and I've got Zilanka. I'm going to go and stick with Riverbend Springs. Now, the next option right here is your preset. Now, this is the style of play that you're going to want to start with. You've got options here. You're going to be able to change this, but this is kind of going along with the way that it was in 19 and 22, where you've got new farmer. You're going to start out with $100,000, no loan from the bank, easy difficulty. You're going to start on your main farm, and you can decide if you want to do the guided intro tour or not. Next, you've got the farm manager. You start with $1 million instead of 1.5 million. You still don't have a loan, and it's normal economic difficulty. You now don't start on your main farm, and you don't have the tour, but you can turn it on there as well. Next, start from scratch. I got a feeling this is what a lot of you guys start on. $500,000. You got a $250,000 loan. Now, that's not extra money on top. That is the amount of money that you own the bank of the $500,000. So you're immediately going to have to go ahead and start paying back the bank. Economic difficulty, hard. You don't start on the main farm again. Let me show you this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go back to new farmer. Starting money. I don't want just $100,000. I want 250, or maybe 500,000, or maybe 750,000, or even $1 million that I could start my game with right here as new farmer. Starting loan. Now be careful with this, because if you choose to start with a loan, it doesn't add money on top of this. It actually makes it so that the part of this money is owed back to the bank. So you could do $1 million loan, but since you've only got $1 million, you own every bit of it back to the bank. We're going to turn this back to zero. It's got the same options here: 100,000, 250, 500, and 750,000. Also, economic difficulty. You want to be on new farmer, but let's say you want it difficult. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start on hard. Starting farm, you can say yes or no. Guided tour intro. You can't start the tour, the intro, if you don't start on the main farm. All right, so you want to start here, but you don't want to do the intro. I think after the first time, this is the way most of you are going to play. So go ahead and select that right there. But it doesn't work for just new farmer. Say I want to do farm manager. All right, I want to start with only $100,000, maybe. Right? I don't really see a big difference in what you are able to have other than some equipment, right? So if you start on new farmer and you don't want to start on the main farm, then you're not going to have those things available on your farm. So farm manager and start from scratch, it's really just going along with the same way that it was in the past. You don't have to stay that way. You can have any amount of money that you want, up to $1 million on any of these. Even on like I said, farm manager, start from scratch, you could be at $1 million on any of these right off the bat. It's kind of another unique way of them being able to let us decide how we want to play the game, or to start playing the game. And I really appreciate this from Giants. I really don't think that there's anything major that you need to worry about here, except that you're either going to have your farm or you're not going to have your farm whenever you start a game. And this is the way that you decide that right here. You got starting farm, yes or no. Now, it doesn't throw you into another random spot on the map. It still starts you right in the exact same place. You just don't own anything. Now, you are able to adjust some of these settings once you get into the game and you decide that, hey, you know what? I don't want to go and start off on hard economy. I actually want to go ahead and go on easy economy. Well, it's pretty easy. All you're going to do is come down here to where you normally change your economic difficulty, and you could change that over to easy. You could keep it on hard, or you could set it to normal. Well, that's going to be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.